And welcome back. Hey, you know, on March the 28th, CNN's Desperados, they'll be screening at Lehman College, and we'll get a preview right here. Let's roll it.
DocuFilms presenta Deportados, un documental sobre la vida de personas que perdieron el sueño americano.
Lo que servía a lo que yo llamo mi país, los Estados Unidos.
Usaba gente a Estados Unidos ilegal.
Es como algo nuevo otra vez para mí llegar aquí a México.
¿Cómo yo voy a vivir en un país y él en otro país?
I was born whenever I came into the United States.
DACA may have ended today, but it does not define who I am.
DocuFilms, Deportados.
From Deportados are here. They're going to be showing some of that here. We have Ulises Gonzales and Jim Carney, professor at Lehman College, and that discussion is going to take place. Tell us more.
Well, the idea for the whole conversation came when some of my students came to me and acknowledged that they were dreamers, and that some of them, a couple of them had DACA protection, but now with the way things are going in Washington, D.C. and the administration, they were truly, truly scared because they were afraid to show their faces and come out. So. A representative from CNN was here at Lehman College a couple of weeks ago, and the idea came from that.
Yeah. So, and you're a big part of it.
Professor Carney actually is the one responsible for putting all the thing together, but I've been teaching journalism here at Lehman for a long time, and I always think my responsibility as a journalist and as an immigrant is to tell people how difficult it is to be an immigrant here. And when people who are doing everything right and they're giving back to the country that they're deported, it's like a big issue, and I'm happy to be part of this. Yeah,
we hear a lot about Professor Carney and how well you teach. A lot of students talking about you.
Hopefully good.
It's good. They, when people come and say, hey, did you hear what Professor Carney said about this and that?
Yes, he's good.
But how does it feel to be a person in our community always having to look over your back, maybe thinking that somebody's going to come knocking on your door?
It's horrible. I was asking Jim before if he was an immigrant, but he has experience. He was born in the U.S., but he has experience with his grandparents coming from Ireland. Yeah. I came from the U.S. and I came to the U.S. from Peru. And I remember, and this is what I'm thinking, I'm here and I'm supporting this event because I think it's my responsibility to give back to the community, because I know how difficult it is to be a citizen, to become a citizen, and how easy it is just to become illegal immigrant.
I think everybody who came here was an immigrant.
Everybody, we are all immigrants, yes. But
my mother's from Naples, Italy, and my father's from the South, but where did they really come from? Everybody came here.
Yes.
So it's really, really tough, and a lot of people are concerned. I remember visiting one of the schools in Far Rockaway, and it was a gathering where people. It was a career day, but the ICE vehicle was outside, and so a lot of those people stayed away. They were missing in action. Because they were afraid.
Yeah, it's a big difference. The problem with what we're going through now is like. A lot of, especially the dreamers, we have to deal with our students who are dreamers, and we are sorry, but we cannot do much. And one thing we can do is to try to, this CNN person from CNN Español was a couple of weeks ago, and she said you have to be outraged because what is going on. You have to be outraged. It's horrible. They're like taking people who have been living all their lives here, and they don't have another country. This is their country, and they are trying to send them away. Yeah. And that's why we're showing this and trying to.
So we're going to show it. What
this is a documentary called Deportados, or the Deported, that CNN aired late last year, but they customized it for us here in the Bronx to talk about dreamers. We're going to screen the documentary on Wednesday night. That's the 28th of March, and then following that, there's going to be a panel discussion, including Congressman Espaillat, who himself was born in the Dominican Republic, first Dominican. Born congressman. We'll also have representatives from Kathy Reyes, who's the senior vice president of CNN, and one of the producers, Jose Huguerra Lopez, who's the Mexican Institute.
He's doing well with his
Very good.
accent.
The Spanish
Ulysses-
is excellent.
Ulysses will be the journalist on the panel, and also Francisco Aquina Ramirez, who is a dreamer himself.
Sure, sure.
So they'll be discussing the entire issue in front of a live audience. One thing I do want to say, though, is Lehman is a sanctuary campus. You mentioned the ICE being outside.
Yeah.
Anyone coming to this, it's open to the public, but anyone coming to this need not fear about being on campus, because Lehman itself is a sanctuary campus, and I mean, we'll do everything to make sure that people can come, get information, take information away about how they can either help themselves and their family, or how they can help in general spread the word about what needs to be done to change the laws and allow the DACA students at least to be able to stay in this country.
Why was this campus chosen? Because of the sanctuary?
It's CUNY.
CUNY.
It's a CUNY policy where, and it is amazing. I mean, there are students who came up to me who don't have accents. They may have a Latino surname, but they've confided in me and said, I'm illegal. I probably can't get a job after I get my degree. And it's really heartbreaking.
I have a few students that they were here since they were 2 or 3 years old, and they're now they're facing this threat of being sent back to their countries, but this is their country. And actually, something we have to point out is, like, these people made a deal with the U.S. government.
Yes.
Doesn't matter who was the president. They made a deal, and now they're breaking that deal and threatening their life. They cannot do anything, and that's horrible. That's outrageous. That's my responsibility to say this, repeat that every time I can, that this cannot happen.
Okay, what can we expect to take away from this that night?
I think, first of all, a better understanding of who these people are. These are not, strange people lurking in alleyways. These are.
They're not bad hombres.
They're not bad
hombres.
No.
They are not only the clerks and the maids in the hotels and stuff like that. They are the well-educated. There are doctors and lawyers and professionals who are caught up in this that are contributing to American society. Taxpayers, they pay lots of taxes. And people need to know that, so they'll come away with that understanding and information.
Where can we go for more information on what's coming up?
The website, the link is up at the Lehman website. If you go to the Lehman website, it comes up as one of the banners there with the specific information. Also, you can write to an email address, which is CNN Deportados, or Deportados, with my American accent, at lehman.cuny.edu.
Is it better than me? Yeah, sure.
So
Deportados,
it's
screening at Lehman
CNN
College.
Deportados at lehman.cuny.edu.
CNN Deportados at lehman.cuny.edu.
And it's this Wednesday night, the 28th, at 7 o'clock on campus in the music building at the Lovinger Theater.
Any last words?
Well, I hope everybody who lives in the Bronx, who feels affected or feels they can do something for Dreamers, show up, and we would like to have a conversation with them.
Say it in Spanish.
A todos los amigos que están viendo Open y que crean que pueden hacer algo para los Dreamers, que queremos tanto, que vengan el día miércoles y a ver si podemos hacer algo por ellos y ayudarlos.
All right. Deportados screening at Lehman College Wednesday. Ulises Gonzales, give him a big round of applause, everybody. Lecturer at Lehman College. And Jim Carney, the professor at Lehman College. Thank you guys so much. Always a pleasure seeing you.
It's good
and
seeing
good
you,
luck
Bob.
with
Thank you,
everything.
Doctor.
Okay. All right, we have to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Open next.